We were dispatched to a motor vehicle accident with multiple injuries. Over the course of that call, I noticed kind of an unusual feeling in my chest and my lower throat, kind of like a balloon slowly inflating. And it was something that I hadn't felt before, so I was moderately concerned about that point, but we had activities going on, so we got everybody taken care of. I watched my last ambulance pull out of the city that we had available at that time, and the only ones left at that point were myself and the engine driver, because we had to send the other firefighters with the additional squads because there were multiple injuries. And during the course of cleaning up the scene, I kind of pulled him aside and said, don't panic or anything, but I'm having chest pain, and I don't think it's anything minor. It feels like it's something really different. And he jokingly said, "What, are you having a heart attack or what?" And I said, I'm not sure. So the Station 61 was only like 2 blocks away from where the scene was. I said, "I'll meet you up there." I got my vehicle and went up, and he met me at the fire station. We did a 12 lead in the office, and it says confirmed myocardial infarction. And that's when we realized I was having a heart attack. So as we had no ambulances available in the city at that time, a mutual aid squad would have taken a while to get there. It was rush hour traffic time, and the paramedic that was caring for me at that time was concerned that I might not make a trip that was going to be lengthy, and thought that the helicopter would be a good idea to get me somewhere where I get definitive care quickly. They called CareFlight. My care was transferred over to them at that point, and they flew me to the Valley. I wanted to go to a place where the sickest people go, and I know the level of care that Miami Valley delivers, and known that for a long time. That's why we send our sick people there. I mean, I just remember laying on the cot on my back, a lot of people standing over me, and a lot of stuff going on, and getting loaded in. I don't recall taking off. I don't recall the landing. I don't recall feeling like I was flying. It was like I was on the ground. It just, it was a very smooth transition getting from Monroe to Dayton. And I remember that the nurse that was sitting above me at my head held my hand the whole time, and it was surreal. It was nice. It was kind of like, I got your back. Everything's okay. Basically, in my case, there were a lot of calls that were made from my fire station to the Valley while they were doing my care, and then there is communication between the aircraft and the ER, letting them know what they're bringing in, what treatment modalities they'll have to put in place when you get there, and it just seemed like 20 people, and all of them, knowing exactly what they have to do and trying to squeeze in there to get their stuff done, because everything is important to each individual person that's in there as far as their treatment goes. And it was just very comforting to have that many people that were that concerned with your well-being, that knew what they were doing. It was very, very well scripted, as though they've done it a million times before, and just very, very smooth. I've been doing this for 24 years, so I've treated and arranged transport for, just literally hundreds and hundreds of people that were in the same condition I was that day. But you don't really appreciate what people are really, really going through till you're actually laying on that cot looking up in the air. It was just a very controlled atmosphere, as though it was designed to do exactly what they were doing for me at that point. And I would imagine it's that way for everybody that gets transported. You get in there and it's like, they set this up for me today for exactly what I have going on, whether it's a traumatic or a cardiac event or, anything else that you come in contact with. So, it was nice. And having transported so many people to the Valley over my 20 years at Monroe, this is where I wanted to come. It's where I wanted to be. I had 4 blockages in my right coronary artery. They stented 3 of those, and discharged me. I think it was on the 5th day. I was off work for about 3.5 months, and started back in, I think, early March. The nurses I had upstairs were also phenomenal, just absolutely phenomenal. Great, just a great group of people. It was awesome.